This is William Paterson University Television.
A unique twist on some classic sounds, Switch Mob is coming up next on the charts. Pierre, and welcome to the charts, where singers, songwriters, musicians, and bands from William Paterson University's pop music program come show us what they've got. This week, we're treated to the eclectic rhythms of one of the most unique bands to hit the stage. From classic R&B and hip hop to alternative soul and even a little experimental jazz, these guys can play any kind of music to get you grooving. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Switch Mob.
You know I like when you call me babe for sure. It's the way you say it makes me want you more and more. And sometimes you're so difficult to figure out. Like when we argue, fuss and fight, you always stick around. But I like how you use your words when you're talking to me, yeah. You say I'm the only one and I should know because ain't nobody right for you like me. Could this be love, what I'm feeling? Wake me up, I must be dreaming. Or this could be a movie and you're my favorite scene. I ain't acting when I tell you, yeah, that you're my everything. Let's forward to the good part, or it's just me and you, baby. This is our love, let's cuddle up. I'll be by your side, watching our baby movie. Yeah, watching our baby, yeah. Na 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 na. All right. 1, 2, 3. Now, baby, there's some things that I gotta get out of my chest. You say I'm a cornball and you love that. All day I think of jokes just so I can make you laugh, just to see you smile. Girl, I love when you're around, when you're in my arms, we're never coming down, yeah. And when you come around, I wanna fly high with you. I wanna fly. Just you and I, just you and I, just you and I. And I wanna fly. 1, 2, 3, let me hear you say big screen, baby, big screen, babe. One more time I said big screen, baby, big screen. I can't hear you, I said big screen, baby, big screen, baby, big screen, baby, big screen, This could be a movie, this could be a, now this could be a movie, this could be a movie, this could be a movie. I said this could be a movie, this could be a, and this could be a movie, this could be a movie, this could be a movie, yeah.
Facebook, Black People Meet, all that stuff, Instagram. You feel me? Oh, yeah, too. This next song is called Supposed to Be.
is like glue, it sticks to me when you're all alone. You know you can't make my hotline bling, cause your problems are mine too. I'll be by your side through everything. And do you wanna ride with me? And give me a chance, you just might like what you see, oh yeah. And do you wanna ride with me? Cause it's all for you, baby, yeah. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. But baby, you're all that I wanted. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. But baby, you're all that I wanted. Turn down the light. I wanna feel your body while I close my eyes. Let you decide. Tonight is your night, baby. Do you feel alright? I'm feeling your vibe. See you biting on your lip like you want a good time. Just shaking those hips, now turn it back and rewind. Turn it back and rewind. Turn it back and rewind. Wine, now rewind. And I fulfill all of your fantasies. Yeah. Can I fulfill all of your fantasies? You ready? Oh no, yeah. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. But baby, you're all that I wanted. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. We're not supposed to be something. But baby, you're all that I wanted. Oh. And oh, yeah. We're not supposed to be something, but baby, you're all that I wanted. Thank you, guys. We got more stuff for you. Let's get right to it.
You got to feel me. You gotta understand me when I say I've lost control. I need you by me, always. Need to be the one you love, the girl you live to hold. I'm losing my mind, craving in time, just like a love on fire. I got you alone, we're deep in the sun, just like love on fire.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy, you got me set ablaze. Let's make some noise, set fire to this place. I'm burning, boy, come here and share my space. Just like a love on fire, infatuation, nah.
Sarah Schumann for you guys.
Oh, can we do some claps real quick?
Get
So
some
no,
claps
so
going
no.
on.
We can
With
do
us,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
What do you want to do?
With us, okay.
What do you want to do?
Ready?
Was it? Go ahead.
All right.
Been finding myself on this ride. Don't know where we're going, but tonight you're pulling me away. Oh, you need it, darling, even when you're not aware. It leaves you longing, everybody say your prayer. That kingdom coming, feelings that won't go away. Feeling like you can't escape, here's what I say. Come over here, connect the dots. Picking petals, do you love me, yes or not? Oh, the beauty in his twisted plot. You, I love you. Friends of mine told me I should leave you lonely. I decline. Love like this is so ambitious, undefined. You, I love you. You love me too.
Act like an iPhone charger. So electric, don't cut me off, no barber. No, I don't play games. I told you when we pinky promise. Only give love on my side. Could give it to you great through the day and night. Only hit you on my line. I only speak truth when it comes to you. And you know why? Cause you make time for me. Beautiful, you're my beauty queen. You never believe. You're my Beyonce, you're my everything. Come over here and connect the dots. Picking petals, do you love me, yes or not? Oh, the beauty in this twisted plot. You, I love you. Friends
of mine told me I should leave you lonely. I decline. Love like this is so ambitious, undefined. You, I love you. You love me
T
too.
like ETA 645. Be outside. Drugs are that's been necessary. After dark before the light. Clear the air that's between us. Come and breathe us and oh my Jesus. Grace of pleasure, perfection, no type of
Bible connection.
All of them fake, all of them want you for attention. And then check out the
Can't go broke tomorrow.
watch you lose all they respect. I guess I'm selling for my sword. Then I'm trouble when I'm poor. Only time I ride that way. And you throw me overboard.
You'll say, don't say.
I see no difference between
You and no girl someday.
one day, cause you've been stressed out. Heartbreaks, take get a hold of you, now just let go.
Come here, baby.
Connect the dots.
Connect the dots.
Like yes
That was Connect the Dots, everybody. Here we go. We need claps again.
Miles away, heading over here so you can sneak your way into my emotions, hoping I can stay somewhat in control. I'm losing everything, I can't get over you. Tug and pull, back and forth, you rock my head, I can't say no to you. Temporary feelings make me break the rules. I can't stop myself from falling. And now I know. Can't say no. Come through. And now I'm gone.
Messing with my head again, manipulating. When I leave you, you lead me right back in, asking when I'll be back in your bed again. Wow, I didn't notice we were moving faster than just friends, losing control of the situation. You're losing hope, I'm losing patience, yeah. Back and forth, you rock my head, I can't say no to you. Temporary feelings make us break the rules, and I can't stop myself from falling. And now here I go. Say no. Come through.
And now I'm gone.
Who's to say that we're wrong? You're my life, my patrol.
Never would've known.
Never would have known.
Baby, here I go.
Baby, here I go.
Tell me who's to say.
Tell me who's to say.
There we go, our separate ways.
There we go, our separate ways. Said I never would have known.
Never would've known.
Baby, here I go.
Baby, here I go.
Tell me who's to say.
Tell me who's to say that we go our separate ways.
Here I go. I
can't say no.
You come through.
Now I'm gone.
Who's to say that we're wrong? You're my life, my patrol. Hey, hey.
Never would've known.
I never would have known.
Baby, here I go.
Baby, here I
Tell
go.
me who's to say.
Tell me who's to say.
There we go our separate ways.
There we go, our separate ways. Said I never would have known.
Never would've known.
Baby, here I go.
Baby, here I go.
Tell me who's to say.
Tell me who's to say
There
that
we
we
go,
go
our
our
separate
separate ways.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is awesome. This is our first time live, so this is great. We have a couple more tracks for you guys.
Oh.
You ready? You ready to see some magic? 5, 6, 7, 8.
What did you guys just do right now?
We're so magic.
You guys just switched.
Okay, boom. Emily, are you prepared? She's always ready. All right, we're gonna try something. After he sips his water, Graham is a diva, everybody. Just to let y'all know. Let's try something. Can I have a boom, ba-ka, boom, ba-ka, boom. Ooh. Sounds funky. MZ on the one. I said. Sounds funky. Sarah Schumann on the one. Make it. Make it funky, I said. Make it funky, I said. I said, hey, what's up? How you been? I like to get to know you once and over again. Like, damn, tonight I guess I'm asking for a night of passion. Feelings skillfully lacking so more. I'm trying to sing in slow-mo. Tell me that you love me. I'm like, so. Nothing is forever, so we take some photos. I want to taste the caramel mixed with cocoa. Relax with the questions, cuz.
Yeah.
That's extra pressure, cuz. Ooh, that's extra pressure when I'm trying to get that extra love. Good God, I wanna grab my shoes and then I wanna grab my socks. I'm walking out the door and then I'm turning off the lock. Drive 20 miles and then I turn and stop. Boots or not, cuz yeah, I got a hoopty, but it feel like a Benz. From the 5, I call you a 10. I said curvage on amen. Vibe with a diamond, do it again. I can hate you with a stroke on my pen. Come to my crib, come to my playpen. I could like psh, when, but you got hoes on. I got friends, got extra tripping on the coke and rum. Argue with me, you argue with me like it's fun. Playing with me like the drum. Extra hella. You got me extra one more time. Extra tripping on the coke and rum. Argue with me like it's fun. With me, playing with me like a drum. Extra hella. You got me extra hella strong. Absolutely, positively on my mind. Yeah, that's you. Tell your friends you ain't going out tonight. Things to do. It's like 26, man, I hate that. Why you got me up 8 night, hella stressed out, face beat, hair pressed out. I said, damn, look at the watch right here. Ticking fast like the end soon come near. Making your cheeks like a baboon's rear. Speaking the verbs that you like to hear, like dance, love, drink, wake up. Only a few just to name some. Oh, now you tryna play dumb. Cause yeah, I got a hoopty, but it feel like a Benz. One from the 5, I call you a 10. I said curvage on the amen. Come to my crib, come to my playpen. I can change you with a stroke on my pen. Vibe with a dime, then do it again. Come get me, I'm like, when? But you got hoes though, I got friends, got extra tripping on the coke and rum. Argue with me, you argue with me like it's fun. Playing with me like a drum. I said extra hella. You got me extra hella strong. I said extra tripping on the coke and rum. Argue with me, you argue with me like it's fun. Playing with me like a drum. Extra hella. You got me extra hella. I got a hoopty, but it feel like a Benz. A hoopty, but it feel like a Benz. A hoopty, but it feel like a Benz. A hoopty, but it feel like a extra tripping on the coke and rum. Argue with me. I need water.
Yeah, I need water too. Yeah.
It is.
No, I wish we could do this all day.
We like to thank everybody who helped, you know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for helping us.
Yeah, thank
and
you for the-
letting us be a part of this show.
Right.
It's very exciting.
Right. I'm sorry for cutting you off like 3 times. I want to thank everybody who's in the communications program, everybody who's a part of this wonderful school and making things like this happen. You guys are so talented, and we're so grateful for this platform. So let's get right into this last track.
Pass the aux to me so we can ride.
Pass the aux to me so we can ride. Yeah. Oh, pass the aux to me so we can ride.
Pass the aux to me
So we can. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah.
You're here, I'm pleased I take your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see.
Your background, it ain't squeaky clean. Sometimes we all gotta swim upstream. You ain't a saint, we all sinners. But you put your good foot down and make it slow up. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah.
I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux, yeah. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux. I'ma need the aux, I'ma need the aux,
I said
yeah.
talk, turn off the talk. Roll out my windows, pass me the aux. Prince with the purple, not with the locks. Look up my phone and let's roll and rock. Got a couple CDs in my truck, you see me with a couple bucks up in my pocket. In the record store, shit and profit. Knocking everything but Giordano. Walking out the door, now I'm calling back tomorrow. Squad in the ride, no traffic. Where the music at, what's happening? Let me start laughing. Turn on some Tupac and
Lost
Lost.
control as we drove back to back.
Damn, what's that new Badu? Don't take the aux, let someone call you. We got a couple plans, they all fall through. It's cool, I got my love and my aux too. Sing it with me.
Pass the aux to me so we can ride.
I wanna ride it out.
We gon'
I
ride
can
it
do
out,
ride
we
it
gon'
out.
ride it out.
I said pass
the
the
aux to me so we can ride.
pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I said
Pass the aux to me so we can ride.
I wanna ride it out. I can do ride it out. I can do ride it out. I said
Pass the aux to me so we can ride.
I wanna ride it out. I wanna ride it out. I said music going in my Dr. Phil, my Papa Pill. To stop the fields where I spend my time like dollar bills. Oh God, I'm out my mind abroad. Rather be fraud than fraud that deserves their applause. I know they know it. Toe to toe with the poet, phobic stretching out. Like I'm a robot sheet, I'm focused with that word of mouth. I want you, I'm who you heard about. And now I got him hooked like I caught a shot. So I said, Mama, alaikum to my ones who's slaying.
And here's salami bacon for my vegan haters.
I ain't got the time, no, I ain't got the patience. For the dreamers who ain't trying to make it. What's good, come again. I think I won again. So good, I'm scary like Michael Zelsi and some of it. Can they pull in bees? Really have nice husbands. You can't feel my shoes, I bet you guess what? I can't run with them.
Pass the aux to me so we can ride.
I can you ride it out. I wanna ride it out. I wanna ride it out. I said,
Pass the aux to
I said,
pass love to me so we can ride.
I said, you ride it up. I wanna ride it up, but can you ride it up? I said,
pass love to me so we can ride.
I wanna ride it up. Can you ride it up? We'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. Again, we are Switch Mob. You feel me? We're gonna introduce the band really quickly. Over here we have our sub Graham on the drums over here. Next to Graham, we have the best guitarist in the world, Emily Case. Next to Emily Case, we have the best female vocalist, Sarah Schulman. Next to Sarah Schulman, we have the best male vocalist, Chris Herrera, also pianist right now. All that good stuff.
And to my left, we have the most amazing and the most talented Tima D.
And together,
We
we are
are
the Switch Mob.
Pass love to me so we can ride.
Can you ride it out? Can you ride it out? But I can ride it out. I said,
pass love to me so we can ride.
can you ride it? Now bring it back, now bring it back, now bring it back, now bring it back. I said,
Pass love to me so we can
I wanna
ride.
ride it out. Can you ride it out? But can I ride it out? I said,
Pass love to me so we can ride.
I wanna ride it out. I said, Thank you.
Thank you.
You are watching William Paterson University Television.
Welcome back to the charts. After a great set, joining us now in Studio B is Switch Mob. You guys did an awesome job.
Thank you.
Not only are you awesome, your name is awesome. Where did it come from?
It actually started out as a joke because at first it was me and Chris and we were just kind of like a duo. We needed a band and we'd keep switching people in and out and then like change what we were gonna do like last minute. So I was like, dude, it could either be the Switch Mob or the Switch Collective. Which one do you want? And he was like, Switch Mob. And then it became a whole thing. And then Sarah came in and then we got all these different people and then it was there.
No, that's really dope. That's really, really dope. And you guys all come from like super different backgrounds, pop, rock, jazz. Like, how did you come together to find your sound?
I mean, I think that was kind of our advantage, and like, obviously it could seem kind of confusing or difficult if you have all these genres coming together, but I think we were able to find a way to, you know, mold them together and make our own sound.
Yeah, it's cool because like personally I love R&B music. That's all I've been singing. Tima is like the mastermind of all. You can ask her any R&B song in the 90s, 80s, 70s, everything. She'll know it. Sarah has an amazing background in like opera singing and like classical singing.
No, I mean, I definitely.
I got that
You were
wrong.
close.
Tell me.
No, I definitely R&B singing. I grew up singing pop R&B, but I feel like we all had a great idea of every genre, like you said, rock, jazz. We learned jazz a lot from coming to school
here.
here.
Our guitar player
Yeah.
plays rock
A lot of
music.
rock, so-
Our bass player plays like jazz music. So we're all just a mix of everything.
I could really feel it all though. Like when you guys play, like you feel it all. So
Yeah.
that's like amazing. Can you share a bit about the like writing and arranging?
So we do work collectively. Like we always put in our ideas together, and when it comes down to the arrangements and like what sounds like what and what should we put it in where, arranging, like Tima does that. But like we all really just pitch our ideas, and it just comes together like that.
How do you decide the instrumentation? Like who sings what? How do you decide that?
A lot of it, the best stuff comes from improv, you know what I mean? And being like, oh, like things that happened on accident, you know what I mean? Like we should put that in there, you know what I mean? And I think that the piano covers like bass and like upper end and rhythm and all these different aspects, so that like I guess that enables me to be able to talk to different musicians. So like, and I don't sing, but I love singers, so like they work really well together, so I always knew where like, you know, Sarah sound best and Chris sound best, and they know themselves well. So like everybody knows their role and knows how to play it really well.
Yeah, you guys sing really, really good. I know Switch Mob has rotating members. How does that work out?
Oh man,
How does it work out?
sometimes it doesn't, and it comes down to like, you know, just figuring out what we can do last minute and really just coming together, and that builds our bonds because we're really like, okay, what are we gonna do to fix this issue? And you have to put your whole energy into it, and we all do that really well, I feel.
Okay. And what was it like having to self-manage, and how has that changed?
It was, it's definitely more difficult to self-manage yourself when you're in the band because you're focusing on performing, on arranging, on writing, and getting your music together, and then having to worry about, you know, social media and booking shows and everything. It definitely is hard when you're the only one and you're the band at the same time. So having a manager now that we have someone helping us definitely really, really helps.
Yeah, you can now focus more on the music and stuff, yeah.
But I'd like to say that anybody who doesn't have a manager and doesn't have a big budget, like go for your dream, you know, and really like if you have a plan and you have a goal, just execute it, even if it's not to the biggest scale. Like look at Chance the Rapper, you know, starting off on SoundCloud, and it's just like anything is possible if you really put your everything into it.
Doing something.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Mind you, we got a manager when we were ready. You know what I mean? Like we didn't get, if we got one when we first started, it wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Because we didn't have enough material, we didn't know ourselves yet. Like you get a manager when it becomes overwhelming, not when like just to say I have a manager.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
Talk about when there's a will, there's a way. I know that's right. You guys are great. So, as of now, your music isn't available for purchase. How do you book gigs without having an account of like popular music?
It's a good question. I think
We put stuff on YouTube a
So,
lot.
yeah.
And we do post on social media a lot and everything. And I think because when we book shows and then other people hear from us, like just when you start booking, like it kind of just all comes together.
It really comes down to like, you know, making sure you have content that venues can see. So like when we started small and played little venues, like we would make sure to get a good recording of what we did, and you know, we started to experiment more with angles, and we started to make it more of an experience even on the computer screen. So just making sure that if you don't have the access to recording, like try to do something with the live performance, make it fun in that way.
Yeah.
Because I think our strongest thing that's gotten us where we are is word of mouth. You know what I mean? People being like, oh, we've gotten calls from people we didn't know that's like, oh, my cousin's cousin heard your band, can you come do it? You know what I mean? And the more you perform, you get out there. It's hard to do that when you just have like regular music out there. They don't know how you sound like live or anything like that.
Right. I can see how the word of mouth can travel with y'all, because if I see you, I will book you. Like, you guys are good. How have you built the following that you have being such a new band?
That's crazy.
We've been very blessed to just be around a lot of different people who've like kind of influenced us. Like the professors in our school, they're so knowledgeable and have so much like experience under their belt to just kind of guide us in the right direction. Like, hey, you're doing this, but how about trying this? You know, and just that kind of guidance and leadership. Like, it's not just us; it's everybody around us.
Collective.
You know,
Everybody that's around us definitely helps us and influences us.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would have to say everybody in the band is like one of like the hardest working people I know. It's never like, oh, I'm too tired, I want to do the show. It's like we had a period of time we had like a show, like one show every day of the week. You know what I mean? And not one time was someone like, oh, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? You have to, even if it was a small audience, like they do it anyway. You know what I mean?
Every show counts.
Yeah.
I know that's right. How do you say switch mob backwards?
Bomb. Scoot up.
All right.
The thing goes scoot up.
Wow,
That's a good question.
Yeah, for real. That was a hard one, right? Do you have any new music coming out, and what should we look for?
Yes, we do, guys. We have a single coming out really soon. It's called Connect the Dots, and it's coming
Soon.
Well, I want to say soon. We don't want to promise anything, but we are excited to finally have recorded music for you guys. So it's going to be great.
And you could follow us on social media with Instagram, YouTube, Twitter.
At Switch Mob.
At Switch Mob NJ. I was trying to think of other places that you could
Black
follow
People
us at.
Meet, we're on that too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Christians Mingle.
Tinder.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, Switch Mob NJ.
You guys are everywhere for real. I have one last question before we go. How has the pop program helped you?
A lot.
It connected us.
One by one,
Oh,
like,
yeah, you know
you go
what? All right, I'll go
first.
first.
like-
Okay. It connected us. Like we got to experience each other and meet each other. I didn't have any knowledge, any musical knowledge besides just singing what I liked. So now I kind of have like that background of like, oh, this is what a chord is. This is what a piano is, because I didn't know what a piano was. Like when I touched it, I didn't have an idea what to do with it. So it's just the whole background.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely gave a lot of insight on, like, because you have to take music theory, ear training, and just understanding, you know, not just why you like music, but not just you like music, like why you like music, and how to get, I don't know what I'm saying.
Like express,
I
like,
really,
the thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm saying, but yeah, and it definitely connected us, and it gave us opportunities to perform and perform with different people. That's how we met each other.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, you guys met each other.
It's
through
so
the
precious.
program.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God,
Like, it's
that's so
crazy.
cute.
No.
I love it.
No, for the pop program, for me personally, it taught me a lot. I'm a management minor, so it taught me a lot about business. You know, like me and Emily are taking a law class, and like a lot of the times when we go into venues, you're like, okay, they're young, like we're gonna like, and then we're like, no, Professor Gunther said no. You know what I mean? And also, it taught us. Being just in that environment full of talented people, it sets your standards really high. So you can't come to like a performance like, you know, like doing whatever, you know what I mean? You have to like, and it,
You
we
wanna
push each
impress
other.
everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody
Right.
pushes each other up. So
Yeah, and everyone is so supportive
Exactly.
and loving. It's like, it honestly is one big family.
No, for real.
It's
No,
really nice.
I can tell you guys are very close, and I definitely loved having you guys here. And
I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you something. We spoke earlier. If you don't mind, you know, you interviewed us. I want to ask you a question. Yeah. So we spoke a little earlier about like what you're passionate about, and you mentioned that you want to like be a host and stuff. What drives you every day when you like do that? Like chasing that goal.
doing this right here drives me. Like just learning about you guys' experience and being the tool to help other people see that. I'd love to do that because I'm learning, other people are learning, so it works. You know, I love to talk to people. I do this on a regular. Okay, so you know, why not make an occupation out of it? So I love talking. Well, thank you so much, and I really loved having you guys here. And with that, that will wrap it up for today. Another edition of The Charge. Join us next time when we bring you yet another up-and-coming band from William Paterson University's pop music program. See you next time.